Before we start, I wanted to address something. As you probably know, in my last video I made a commission sheet, and a lot of people were really offended by the fact that I was not drawing Yuri, Yaoi and furries. So firstly, Yaoi and Yuri do not mean LGBT character at all. This is not what Yaoi is, this is Yaoi. You guys are mistaking it for BL and GL, etc. The reason I don't draw that is because Yuri makes me extremely uncomfortable, as well as anything remotely intimate, like explicit. I've heard words about women. I don't mind yaoi, it's just if I don't accept Yuri, I can't accept yaoi either, because equality. I don't really want to draw couples in general. The reason I did not precise anti and straight relationship is because people do not care about straight relationships. People only care about gay relationships because it's a fetish now. I already knew that I would not get any commissions about that. I do not mind drawing LGBT character. Like, I do not give a bloody fuck. It was important for me to mention it because a lot of people called me homophobic, and I can't have that. No. That's all for Yaoi and Yuri. I offended the furry community way more, and to be honest, I don't understand why. I don't see where in my channel you see that I'm a furry artist. Like, that is pretty obvious to me that I don't draw that. Pay me if you want, but that's gonna look like shit, mate. I'm not a furry, I'm not a part of the community. I don't draw furries in general, so I don't see why you would think that it's a good idea to commission me to draw furries. But yeah, anyways, that. Oh my god, there's a lizard. Oh my god. There's a lizard. What was I saying? I'm sorry, there's a lizard in my room. It's so cute. Oh my god. Can I keep it? Do you reckon I can keep it? I'm sure I can keep it. Anyways. So yeah, I just want to clear that up. Moving on to the video. So at first, it started really well. I was really happy because I just learned who get a 4-day weekend. Since I'm a very, very lucky person, I went back home and I got sick. It was nothing serious though, but I still told my mom, like, yeah, I'm feeling sick, can go to the doctor. She said yes, she got an appointment, and it was a place that we never been to before. And the first thing that was very weird is that there was no light, and it kind of looked like nobody was there. Nobody was answering the phone. We literally waited 40 minutes just to get inside. This part is kind of boring, so I'm not gonna give every details. But basically, when we went there, we waited like 2 hours before seeing the doctor. All she did was asking me like if I had any allergies, which I do. I'm allergic to penicillin, if you didn't know. And if I often went to doctor. And I said yes, and I explained that I used to get a lot of, how am I supposed to say that word? Tonsillitis, I don't, that thing. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically when, how am I supposed to explain that? You know the balls that you have inside your mouth? That's when they hurt. Yeah. So I told her that. She just looked at me. She was like, yeah, that's definitely what you got. Like, I know that's what you got. Like, bro, you did not even look inside my mouth. Just look inside. At least just look inside. Like, you can't just tell me I got something. You didn't even look. Like, are you scared of balls? Don't want to see my balls? And I tried to tell her. I was like, miss, I am 100% positive that my
tonsils
do not hurt. Like, I promise. Like, I swear. But she did not care. So she gave us like what I was supposed to take. So my mom trusted the doctor. So she made me take it. So I took it, etc. And at first nothing happened. Until a few hours later, I started feeling big pain on my stomach. At one point I was in my bed and I was crying because that was so bad. And I was supposed to go to my dad's house, so I had to tell him that I could not. And it was just getting worse and worse. Then I started vomiting everywhere. When I tell you it was bad, I mean, I thought I was gonna die. Like, I'm not joking, mate. And I started crying and begging my mom to bring me to the hospital, like, as soon as possible. Because my dumbass thought, dude, just give me medication, I'll go back home. I don't even know what I thought I was going to be like that. So we went to the hospital in urgent care, which apparently is not urgent at all, because we waited 2 hours before seeing a doctor. So they put me in like a little room, and as soon as I go in, I want to threw up so bad, so I turned to the wash bin. And then the nurse who got me in started saying like, don't throw up in the wash bin. We literally got a rubbish bin for that. Well, excuse me, I am dying over here. The bin's like on the other side of the fucking room. You think I have the time to go there? No! So he gave me a checkup, so like they were checking my stomach. And that was so cool, because they would like hit my stomach and then be like, does it hurt? Yes it does. Like, then I was constantly like left alone in the room with my mom. Then about an hour later, a woman like came in, and she looked at me. She was like,
so before we continue, I have to insert my finger inside your anus. Okay, I will need your consent.
no, no, you don't have my consent, no.
Okay, I hear you. This is valid. But I really need to do that. Otherwise, we can't continue. Okay.
Then why did you ask me? What was really awful about this hospital, they would just make us do something and then wait for an hour or two before doing something else, and they would just not tell us what happened before. For example, they gave me a blood test. Also, I'm scared of blood tests, like I'm terrified. We waited 2 hours, then they made me do a scanner, and they did not tell us if the blood test was right. They didn't tell us if anything was wrong with it, etc. Like, we did not know. And they did that every single time. So we would just have to do something and just not know if the stuff that we did was right, if something was wrong. We had no idea. Mind you, we got there on Saturday at about 10 p.m. and they left us here for 14 hours. We did not have a bed to sleep at all. They didn't give us food. Mind you, I already did not eat for a day. And when we asked for water, they would come here, they were like, yeah, we'll bring it. They never did. Also, I already did not sleep for 3 days. And then the next day, so we did not sleep because they wouldn't give us a bed. At like 7 a.m, when we still did not have any idea of what was happening, what I have, etc., a nurse approached us with a big smile. She looked at me, she went, well, looks like it's time for surgery. What the fuck do you mean by surgery? Like, since when? No one mentioned surgery at all. What the fuck? Nobody told us anything. Like, what the fuck is going on? And then she came back and she was like,
well, actually, we're gonna have to wait because the surgeons are not here yet. They'll be here later at 12 a.m.
And you're telling us that at 7 a.m? So now I was just waiting and crying because what the fuck is going on? Then at 12 a.m, they brought me to the surgery section, to the room. They gave me clothes, told me how to shower, because apparently for surgery you have to shower with certain product. Told me it was for the appendix. Then they left. I just had time to change and take a shower. They came back and they told us,
well, actually, the surgery is not gonna be today because we are not sure if you actually have the appendix yet. So in the meantime, you're gonna stay here. You are not gonna be allowed to drink or eat because you need to stay clean. Okay, we don't know if you're gonna be operated today or tomorrow or at all. Okay?
Okay, so what I'm understanding, brother, is that I'm supposed to stay here, no eat, no drink, for a certain amount of time that you don't know. Okay, and they would give me blood test twice a day, and I'm terrified of blood tests. The worst one was one day, one of them tried to take my blood from my hands. I never felt a pain that big in my entire life. Like, that is not even funny. I remember that to hold me to bed because I was hysterical. I was trying to hit them and leave. And then my mom got me a plushie because I was sad. After 2 days, they decided that I would be able to drink, and my mom would bring me lots of juices, etc. And every day, some surgeon would check on me, etc., to make sure I did not have the appendix, etc. And one day, my mom left to go smoke outside, and a group of surgeons came in to check on me, etc., started talking to me. They was like, yeah, well, everything seemed to be correct. And then they stopped, looked at a juice box that was next to me, and they went, you didn't drink juice, did you? Because that's very, very dangerous. And I was like, no, that's my mom's. Yeah. Okay, everything's fine then. And they left. After 4 days of not eating, and them not knowing what I have, etc., I was so mad. When they came in, it was like, well, we think you'll be able to leave tomorrow. I was like, tomorrow? What, you won't leave today? Yeah! So we went home. Yay! Then after that, they did tell us to come back if I was hurt again. And I did happen to feel pain a lot in my stomach. And I did lied to my mom saying that I was fine because I didn't want to go back, okay? I spent 5 days, I did not eat, I lost 5 kilos in 3 days. But at one point, it was kind of weird though. So we went to my doctor, the one we knew, and he sent us to another scanner, which was in a few days. So I was not hurt on the day we took the scanners, and yet the guy told us that it was definitely the appendix and that we were supposed to go to the hospital as soon as possible. So I told my mom, there is no way in which I'll go back to the hospital. I refuse, but we went anyways. I was mad the whole time because I'm not hurt, so why do you have to come here? That's so annoying. And I remember there was lots of crazy people. There was a guy, an old man, and he was just yelling 11 p.m. non-stop. There was someone making goat noises and a girl that definitely smoked weed. Anyways, they put me in a room to give me a fucking blood test. And since I'm terrified of blood tests because of that hospital, I started crying and panicking. And those 2 nurses that were with me were being so nice to me. They were trying to calm me down, etc. And then one of them completely switched for no reason. She went from,
no, calm down, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay,
to, stop crying, you're men, be masculine, be a man, men don't cry.
Okay, what the fuck?
So they put anesthesia patches on my left arm, and they said it's gonna work in an hour, so they'll be back, etc. So I go wait again. Not that it's not what we're doing every second in that hospital. So then an hour later, a new nurse, because my mom yelled at the other one, came in. She was like,
okay, give me your arm. I'm gonna try to find the vein. Okay. Not working.
So I got the catheter in my right arm, but I'm right-handed, and we had to stay for 10 hours in that hospital. So every time I was gonna try using my phone, I would not be able to because I could not use my hand correctly. I was typing with one finger. And again, I'm not gonna tell you everything that we did in 10 hours because it was mostly just wait for 2 hours, do something else, wait for 2 hours. But after 10 hours of waiting and praying they would not keep me again, they told us that it was not the appendix and that they still did not know what I had, but that apparently it's not dangerous. So ever since then, I still have pain in my stomach, and I will not tell anyone ever again. So yeah, that's it. Is it really like bad? Probably not, but I did not eat for 5 days, so maybe. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's almost time to go back to school, and I honestly do not know how I'll be able to post videos once a month, because I got a pass diploma, and I also will go out with like friends and my lover, because I got a life. I might do a gaming video if I can't post, but yeah, I'll think about it. Anyways, as always, you can like, subscribe, hype the video, comment, because I usually answer, join the Discord server, and I also do commissions. If this video was late, it's because I actually decided to go to the hospital, so that was actually a good idea to make this video right now. But yeah, anyways, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.